This diagram tells you a lot. ठीक है, इसमें कोई चीज ऐसी तो नहीं जो पूछनी है or you have understood. Yes, Abdullah.
Hello, miss. You're just lagging a little bit. Take a second.
Achha. Okay.
I think it's good. It's good now. It's good now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Another diagram to give you more clarity. Can you see the circular DNA?
Yep, I see it there in yellow.
Right? And then you can see the ribosomes, the 70S ribosomes, the outer membrane, the inner membrane. Acha. Matrix ke andar kyunki chemical reactions hote hain, so the matrix also has some other enzymes. Acha. Now, let me ask you a question. What is the need for having 70S ribosomes in a mitochondrion? Think about it.
Miss, आपकी आवाज कट रही
Yes.
है. आपकी आवाज कट रही है.
Yes. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay, Abdullah, can you hear me?
Yeah, now it's better. I think it was time when you asked that question, आपकी आवाज कट गई थी. So I just left to rejoin.
Okay. Oh, so now the question is, what is the need of having 70S ribosomes in the mitochondria? Hamza, is this your internet? I think so. It's your internet.
You think it's mine? Okay, wait.
Because mine is okay.
Okay, why don't I just join with my iPad? 1 second. Is it because?
What do ribosomes do? What are the functions of the ribosomes?
Protein synthesis.
Okay, so what kind of a protein or what kinds of proteins does a mitochondria need? It's so obvious and it's in front of you.
What kind of protein does it need?
What do chemical reactions need? Do chemical reactions need
Wait,
enzymes?
miss, I'm not sure. I'm confused. Explain.
Come on, Abdullah. This is so easy. Achha, okay. Do chemical reactions happen in Yes? Are chemical reactions happening inside the mitochondria?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do chemical reactions need enzymes?
Yeah.
And are enzymes proteins?
Yes.
So hence the need for ribosomes.
But miss, उससे 70S किससे क्या significance है?
70S हो या 80S हो, मैं तो आपसे सिर्फ function पूछा है ना. I am just asking you what is the need of 70S ribosomes. So you said protein synthesis. तो दूसरा सवाल ये आता है कि माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया को किस प्रोटीन की जरूरत है? Mitochondria needs so many proteins. Let's go back and see. Mitochondria needs ATP synthase because that's a protein. Mitochondria needs electron transport chain. जो कि क्या है? They're nothing but transport proteins. Mitochondria को cytoplasm के अंदर सारे enzymes चाहिए reaction करने के लिए. Those are also proteins. So hence the need. आपसे ये question आ सकता है exam में. Okay, what is the need of having ribosomes inside the mitochondrion? So you will say that Mitochondrion is the site of ATP generation. तो जहाँ पे ATP generate हो रहा है वहाँ पे तो बहुत ज़्यादा प्रोटीन सिंथेसाइज होनी चाहिए, है या नहीं है?
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
this should be your answer. Another thing ये कि आपसे ये भी पूछ सकते हैं, तो माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया के पास अपना DNA क्यों है ना? कभी सोचा कि why can't just mitochondria depend upon the DNA of the nucleus? Why does it need to have its own DNA? क्या वजह है?
So that it can survive on itself, replicate by itself, or?
Replicate by itself, but सवाल ये आता है कि why does it need to replicate by itself in the first place? What is so special about this?
कि like बहुत सारे बन सके माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया?
हाँ, but इसका reason ये है कि because यहाँ पे energy generate हो रही है. There is not even a single second जब हमें energy नहीं चाहिए हो. Right? So,
Yeah.
hence, see, you have to think deeply about every structure. You have to say that a mitochondrion has its own DNA, ठीक है, सही है, so that it can replicate. Question arises, why is there a need for self-replication? The need is because if it's going to depend on the nuclear DNA, कि अच्छा अब ये nucleus से instructions आती हैं, cell signaling के को फिर mitochondria करता है, तो
Okay.
that's going to take a lot of time. So mitochondria just uses its own DNA, अपना DNA use करता है, अपनी proteins बनाता है, अपने enzymes use करता है.
Okay. Yeah, that makes.
Okay.
किसी पे depend नहीं करता, सर जल्दी से बन सके. Yeah.
Exactly. अच्छा. We did not do the function of the intermembranous space. So when I was showing you the mitochondrion, I said that this is the outer membrane, this is the inner membrane, और ये जो बीच में जो space है ना, ये है आपकी intermembranous space. So what's the function? It's actually the space where the H+ ions are pumped. Okay, it's the space where the H+ ions are pumped via the electron transport chain. ये आपको अभी समझ नहीं आएगा, बिल्कुल भी समझ नहीं आएगा. जब हम करेंगे actually ये process तो फिर समझ आएगा, right? So let's move on to understand it better. Okay, now this is the sort of summary of the various structures and the structure-related functions of the mitochondrion. It very well explains and summarizes कि क्यों ये सारी चीजें mitochondrion को मिली हैं, हर चीज का क्या-क्या function है. तो इसको आप एक अच्छी तरह से go through it, straightforward. Now comes the important point, and that is ATP हमें बनाना है, right? अच्छा, ATP is just currency बनानी है. अच्छा, अगर आपको currency बनानी है या if you want to make money, do you need money to make money?
Yes.
Yes. In the same way, it's very ironic that we need ATP, which is the currency. लेकिन उस currency बनाने के लिए भी एक और currency चाहिए, which means in order to make ATP, we need some source of energy. And that source of energy, मैंने आपको कल भी बताया था, that is found where in the trapped within the CH bonds of food in the form of chemical potential energy. When we eat food, break it down through oxidation, ठीक है? हम oxidation के through उसके CH bonds टूटते हैं. जब वो टूटते हैं, उसमें से energy निकलती है. वो energy जो है ना, that energy, that is actually equivalent to 30.5 kilojoules of energy. That energy plus inorganic phosphate plus ADP, अगर हमारे पास ये तीनों चीजें हो और हमारे पास एक माइटोकॉन्ड्रियन हो, तो हम ATP से बना सकते हैं, right?
Yeah.
Repeat what I said right now. क्या बोला मैंने अभी?
अगर हमारे पास ADP हो, BI हो, and energy हो, इसी से हम ATP बना सकते हैं, which basically means if the energy that we have from food, if from those CH bonds, we can use that to then make our ATP.
Achha. The energy that we get from the CH bonds is roughly around 30.5 kilojoules. It's more that, but I'm just telling you the minimum, the bare minimum amount of energy that is needed to make one ATP molecule is this much energy. Zahir, hum isse zyada hi khate hain, right? Another thing, there is another form of energy that is needed to make ATP, और उसका नाम है electrical potential energy. ठीक है? and that energy comes from electrons. और वो electrons कहाँ से आते हैं, वो भी हमारी body के अंदर ही बनते हैं. We'll do that in detail. The large amount of the ATP, or in other words, the majority amount of the ATP is generated through the energy of these electrons. अगर आपसे कोई पूछे कि how, okay, from where does the body get energy for ATP synthesis? So your answer will be, it gets it by two. Way number one, through reorganization of the chemical bonds and through the electrical potential energy. Through the reorganization bond से थोड़ा सा ATP बनता है, थोड़ा सा, बहुत थोड़ा सा, but सबसे ज़्यादा तो एक majority जो ATP बनता है ना, it comes from the electrical potential energy. Reaction दोनों का same है, बिल्कुल दोनों का same है, लेकिन procedure is world apart, very different. ठीक है? अच्छा, because ये भी हम करेंगे और ये भी हम करेंगे, दोनों करेंगे. We'll see कि आज हम कितना cover कर सकते हैं. हम शुरू इससे करते हैं. We start from this method and then we end over here. Okay. Let's start now. Again, Abdullah, what did I tell you? What's the goal of this chapter?
ATP banana.
ATP banana. Okay. Achha. When students are in O level or in IGCSE, so they are always, shown this equation और उनको बताया जाता है कि this is the equation for cellular respiration. In reality, this reaction never happens like this in a single step. आपको जब ये O level में बताया जाता है, तो it's just a summary of the 10 or 20 or 30 steps that are happening in reality inside our body. एक ही single step भी नहीं होता. It never happens, and the reason is that if this reaction happens in a single step, इसके बहुत सारे disadvantages हैं. क्या हो सकता है disadvantages का? If this reaction happens in a single step, सारा खाना जो आपने खाया ना, वो oxidize हो गया और सारे ATP एक दफा बन गए. What are the disadvantages?
क्या yield कम होगा?
Yield भी कम होगा. ATP ज़ाया हो जाएगा. Time भी ज़्यादा लगेगा. Won't ATP be wasted?
Yeah, it's just like not practical, like signing.
Exactly. Acha, won't your body temperature will rise?
Wait, sorry, what did you say, Miss?
Won't your body temperature also rise?
Because
oxidation का मतलब है हाँ बहुत heat बनती है, right? अच्छा, and another thing, बहुत ज़्यादा CO2 बनेगा, so it's going to make your blood acidic. ठीक है? So these are the disadvantages. कभी कभार ये ऐसे पूछते हैं कि what is the disadvantage if this step happens or if this reaction happens in a single step, right? So ये है सारे. Or these are all the reasons. Just go through them.
Lots of ATP waste. Organisms heat energy and that will be denatured. Temperature control will be difficult. Turnover rate cannot be maintained. Energy is inefficient. Metabolic acidosis. Okay.
Got it?
Yeah, better miss.
Okay. So hence now we will be doing steps of cellular respiration or the steps of ATP generation step by step. Okay? Achha. Cellular respiration is divided into basically four stages. Okay? Stage number 1, glycolysis. Stage number 2, link reaction. Stage number 3, Krebs cycle. Stage number 4, oxidative phosphorylation. अभी इसको छोड़ देते हैं. Just ignore it. ठीक है? Cellular respiration happens in 4 stages or in 4 steps inside any living cell which are in front of you. out of these 4 stages, only one stage happens in the cytoplasm. कौन सा वाला? क्योंकि ये अगर मैं ये जो मैंने blue boundary बनाई है ना, this is the boundary of a cell. Cell के अंदर ये जो red में है, ये mitochondria है. This is the mitochondria.
Yeah.
जो चीज भी red circle से बाहर है, that's the cytoplasm. So, out of these 4 steps, only one step takes place in the cytoplasm. And what is that?
Glycolysis.
So today, we still have 5 minutes. तो हम जल्दी से आज जो है वो glycolysis कर लेते हैं. Let's do glycolysis. Literally, the word glyco means glucose या glycogen. Lysis means to split. So what's happening in this process or in this stage? That we are splitting the glucose molecule. और एक वक्त में split नहीं कर रहे, बहुत सारे छोटे-छोटे steps में हम इसको split कर रहे हैं, ठीक है? Let's see what we are doing. Glucose, which is a 6 carbon containing compound. अब ये सारा रट्टा है अब्दुल्ला, मैं आज ये पढ़ाऊंगी, कल अगर पूछूंगी ना तो ये सब आपको लर्न होना चाहिए. Since you are
मिस पता होगा, don't worry. अच्छा, तो मिस the 6 carbon molecule जो glucose है, that'll break down. Miss, ये how does it become fructose and fructose biphosphate? Doesn't it just become pyruvate of the 3 C's? या क्या होता है?
नहीं, ये step wise होता है. Okay,
so do I need to know step by step कि glucose becomes fructose, then fructose to biphosphate?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm saying कि when I see you tomorrow in the class at 12 noon, ये सब आपको याद होना चाहिए. वरना अगर आप जिस स्पीड से मैं चल रही हूँ ना, and you're joining also 3 months late, तो आप सब आपके दिमाग के ऊपर से जाएगा ये.
Okay.
Now look, our aim of glycolysis is to convert 1 glucose molecules to 2 pyruvate. 1 glucose molecule is 6 carbon containing compound. और 2 molecules of pyruvate का मतलब हमारे पास 2 pyruvate molecules हैं और each pyruvate is 3 carbon. What is the क्या फायदा है ये सब कुछ करने का? इसका बहुत फायदा है, ठीक है? फायदा ये कि सबसे पहले now the first question is कि हम क्यों इसको convert कर रहे हैं into fructose phosphate and fructose bisphosphate. Glucose is an unreactive compound. It is not so easy to break down the CH bonds of glucose. So to make it more reactive and to tap the energy bonds, we use some energy. याद है मैंने क्या कहा था? ATP बनाने के लिए, पैसा बनाने के लिए पैसा invest करना पड़ता है. Do you see this?
Yeah.
पैसे से पैसा बनता है, right? Isn't it? So
yeah.
I needed ATP and I am actually investing in ATP. ठीक है? अच्छा मैं क्या कर रही हूँ? What am I doing? I am investing first of all 1 ATP मैंने यहाँ invest किया, 1 ATP मैंने यहाँ invest किया. मतलब एक दफा यहाँ किया, एक दफा यहाँ किया. तो जब यहाँ किया, तो I'm converting hexose into fructose phosphate. फिर एक दफा और ATP use किया to convert it into this compound. While
Basically अब यहाँ पे inorganic phosphate add कर रही है ना ATP. That's phosphorylation.
हाँ बिल्कुल. और पता है phosphate add करने से क्या होता है? वो जो molecule है ना, वो ज़्यादा reactive हो जाता है. और इसका और भी रीजन, तो और रीजन ये है, इमेजिन करो ये ग्लाइकोलिसिस साइटोप्लाज्म में हो रही है, ठीक है? ये रहा आपका माइटोकॉन्ड्रियन और ये आपका न्यूक्लियस है और ग्लाइकोलिसिस यहाँ हो रही है. अच्छा, अब ग्लाइकोलिसिस होने के लिए ग्लूकोज नीड्स टू कम इनसाइड. ग्लूकोज आ गया. अब ग्लूकोज आराम से पार्शियली परमेबल मेम्ब्रेन से बाहर भी जा सकता है. बट टू कीप द ग्लूकोज टाइट इनसाइड द सेल वी नीड टू कन्वर्ट इट इनटू दिस एंड दिस. अब ये बाहर नहीं जा सकता.
अच्छा सही है.
Right?
So then miss, okay miss, मुझे ये समझ आ गया till you get miss. I understand till like the 2 molecules of triose phosphate. Miss ये तो रटा है miss, like I literally memorize this. This is like literally no issue. But about miss NAD is something that always like would confuse me. When you're removing that H plus, right? So when you're removing a hydrogen from the triose phosphate, it's transferred to the NAD, right? But miss इसका क्या मतलब है?
इसका मतलब ये है कि आप यहाँ पे क्या कर रहे हैं, एक देखो यहाँ ATP आपने इन्वेस्ट किया, यहाँ इन्वेस्ट किया, यहाँ इन्वेस्ट नहीं किया, यहाँ से बाहर निकल रहा है. दिस इज ATP आउट. ठीक है, दिस इज ATP इन, यहाँ पे ATP in, यहाँ पे ATP out. अच्छा, जब ATP out निकलता है ना, तो उसके अलावा हाइड्रोजन भी आउट होता है. ये हाइड्रोजन कहाँ से आता है? हाइड्रोजन इसके अंदर छुपा हुआ था इसके CH bonds में. ठीक है? Why are we doing this? We are actually, हमें करना पता है क्या है? हमें हाइड्रोजन का खजाना जमा करना है at every step. और हम इसको जमा कर करके सेव रख रहे हैं for the reaction that will be carried on or carried out by ATP synthase on the Christie of the mitochondria. समझ आ रही है बात?
Yes.
अब हम क्या करेंगे? असल में हमें इलेक्ट्रॉन्स चाहिए. वो जो इलेक्ट्रिकल पोटेंशियल एनर्जी वाली बात थी ना, we actually need lots of electrons, and for those electrons हम किससे बनाएंगे? हाइड्रोजन एटम से बनाएंगे. Hydrogen can a hydrogen atom split into protons and electrons?
Yes.
Yes, it can. तो हम क्या कर रहे हैं? हम इसमें से 2 हाइड्रोजन निकाल के, अब हम निकाल के कहीं पे हमें रखने सेफ. So to keep it safe, we keep it inside NAD. NAD is a molecule that can actually carry hydrogens. So NAD carry कर लेता है. हमने क्या किया? NAD एक कंपाउंड था और हमने NAD को कहा ये लो हमारे 2 हाइड्रोजन एटम संभालो. तो जब हमने ये किया तो NAD got reduced.
Yeah.
ठीक है? ये तो सिंपल केमिस्ट्री है. अच्छा, फिर क्या हुआ? अब ये बहुत सारे इंटरमीडिएट्स बन गए which you are not supposed to remember. बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स लर्न करते हैं लेकिन that's not a part of your syllabus. इंटरमीडिएट आप सिर्फ लिख सकते हो एग्जाम में इंटरमीडिएट, उसके बाद आप कहोगे फिर से 2 ATP out.
Okay, so there's a net gain of 2 ATPs and then the end product is pyruvate, which are 2 molecules ना बन जाते हैं.
Exactly.
So in the end, basically 2 net gain of there's 4 ATP total that has been made, which is 2 net gain and then 2 NAD बन गया ना, reduced NAD.
Exactly. So if I ask you what's the investment in glycolysis? How many ATPs?
So 2 ATP molecules are invested. So phosphorylation takes place, which then forms glucose into fructose phosphate, and then you invest in ATP, so our glucose becomes fructose phosphate, then you invest another ATP and our fructose phosphate becomes fructose biphosphate, so phosphorylation takes place. Then after this 2 molecules of triose phosphate are made. So then a hydrogen then 2 ATP are removed and then 2 hydrogen are removed. Now these 2 hydrogen we still need for later, so they are stored in NAD. So NAD iska matlab is then reduced to form 2 reduced NAD. Then iske baad after this step an intermediate is formed. 2 ATP are then removed, which means 2 ATP are produced, and then you ended up with 2 molecules of pyruvate. So essentially you're investing 2 molecules of ATP to then form 4, and it's a net gain of 2. And you are going to end up with 2 reduced NAD.
Correct. Now what you do, I'll end my class.